Hi, and welcome to another business interview from the West Union Main Street Chamber. I'm Matthew Marsala, the Executive Director, and I am pleased to introduce and welcome Brandon Fenneman with Anytime Fitness. He has just recently taken ownership of the franchise location here in West Union, and we have a few minutes in his busy schedule to sit down, discuss Anytime Fitness, and introduce everybody to Brandon and what he is bringing to Anytime Fitness. So thank you for taking the time.
Thank you for having me, Matt.
Yeah. I got a list of questions here, and I've been trying to make them a little more personal as I go through these interviews to, get a bit more information than just, what's your name, how long have you been doing this, blah, 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 But to start, my first question is can you take us through your personal journey with Anytime Fitness, starting as an employee to becoming the owner, and what motivated you to pursue this path?
Sure. So I started back in September of 2018, just as a part-time trainer. Growing up, never really had any ambition of working out or anything, never touched weights in high school or anything. Actually, my first 6 months of joining the gym, I didn't even use the gym, but just kind of slowly learning. I worked out myself for about a year. The trainer at the time, she mentioned that there was a part-time trainer spot open, so I took that spot. Just did part-time training for my first 3 years while I was attending Upper Iowa University. Switched majors there to exercise science just because I was really enjoying the job, working out. We unfortunately shut down a couple months from COVID. Lost a couple of my coworkers during that time. They moved on to different jobs. So then it was just a one-man show there. I was doing the training and managing at the same time. Did that for a little while. We found some new trainers. Just did mainly switch to managing for about a year or so. Opportunity came that the owner was wanting to sell the place. So I said, if not now, when? So I took the opportunity, and here we are.
Oh, that's fantastic. I know it's really nice to see an establishment that people have visited for well over a decade now, because, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys opened initially in 2011.
Correct. Yep.
So seeing that keep the doors open and transfer ownership to a local who can keep their ear to the ground, who understands what is going on in the community, what their customers want, and can better shift and pivot if changes need to happen. Right. So that's fantastic. Yeah. So as a local owner of Anytime Fitness, how do you envision the gym positively impacting the health and wellness of the West Union community?
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many benefits to working out, getting to a healthier place. I mean, a lot of those members have been there since the doors open. Mm-hmm. I mean, and they're in fantastic shape, and just trying to get more people into living a healthier lifestyle. Like I said, so many benefits to working out, and I mean, make great relationships in there, meet some great people, look forward to meeting more great people and just helping people out.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it definitely seems like once people get established in there, they're locked in, and that speaks volumes about the culture and the environment and the services that you guys provide. So, speaking of services, what specific features or programs does Anytime Fitness offer that sets it apart from the other fitness options in the area?
Yeah, so when you first get started, it's just you start off with just a general membership. Gets you a key fob that gives you 24/7 access to the gym, to this gym, to Anytime Fitness throughout the world. As of now, there's over 5,000 locations in 50 different countries. So if you do a lot of traveling, I mean, that's a big deal to be able to work out at any Anytime Fitness location throughout the world. Otherwise, you will get set up an initial fitness consultation. That's a meeting with our trainer, Josh. Just going over your goals. I mean, we want to see everyone succeed in the gym. That's what we live for. So he'll go over different workouts. We have lots of different machines that you can work through, dumbbells, barbells. Just kind of dig a little bit deeper on what your goals are. He'll touch up on nutrition. As far as personal training and nutrition options, we have one-on-one training. That's just you and him working together, working towards those goals that you have, whatever it may be. We have small group sessions, usually anywhere from 2 up to 4 people, just getting after it and working out as a small group. And then he also does nutrition coaching. So just digging deep in that nutrition and seeing what we can improve on and making healthier changes that way. Just because that's a big step in the weight loss process or weight gain, whatever your goals are.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that just because you're going to the gym, 3 times a week or even every day, or a little less frequently, your physical fitness journey doesn't stop with how many times you pick something up or put it down or how far you've traveled. It's also about what you're putting in your body and understanding the impact that those things have and take on you.
Right. Yep. It's like we always tell people, it's hard to outwork a bad diet. So
absolutely.
once we can get those two working together, that's when we see the changes.
Awesome. Now, in your view, how does Anytime Fitness contribute to building a sense of community among its members? Are there specific events or initiatives that foster this connection?
So we'll have some fun little challenges in the gym, either monthly challenges. We'll get those going up here again. Otherwise, our 2 main challenges, we have a fun one in the summer challenge months. Do it for a free t-shirt. We usually have pretty neat t-shirts we give out. So it's 40 visits. Well, that's what it was in the past. Might be changing that here coming up, make it a little more challenging. But through the summer months, just to get people involved more in the gym during the summer months. I know it's always nice outside. People want to be outside, but getting them in the gym, staying active in there. And then we do have another challenge throughout the year. It's a 100 workout challenge, just to kind of keep people coming throughout the whole year. Same thing for free t-shirt, and then we'll do a raffle for a prize at the end too. So those are our two main gym challenges, but we'll do monthly challenges just to kind of get the members more involved as well too.
So I actually have a little unplanned question here. What's the most amount of visits somebody has had in the gym here in West Union that you've seen for the year?
Ooh, for the year. Oh man, good question. I don't know if anyone's quite gotten to the 365 days, but they've been dang close. I mean, we have some members that are in there every day. I mean, and even some that come twice a day. But I would say close to that 365 days. We do have a couple members on there and we do have a biggest user list. So they get up on the list if they have 20 or more visits in the month, and we have a couple ladies in there that have been on it since those doors have been open. So about over 12 years now. So.
See, I'm at that point in my life where if I drop something on the ground, I have to think twice. Like, do I need it? Is it that important?
Right.
Can I just wait?
Yeah.
So I definitely am somebody who needs to get in there and get a membership. So for my next question here, someone who's considering joining the gym, what would you highlight as key benefits or unique advantages they would experience as a member of, Anytime Fitness?
Yeah, so kind of like I said before, we get all new members into that fitness consultation, and we're digging deep on what their goals are. And then in that fitness consultation, they're going to be able to have access to our InBody scan. So it's a really neat body composition scan that uses an electrical current, goes through you, and that way it can track I know some people don't like to see, but body fat, muscle mass, water weight, it just gives us a good visual on where we're at and areas we can improve on. We try to do that about every 8 weeks, track that progress, making sure everyone's going in the right direction. If they're not, then we'll have another sit down meeting with them and see where they're at nutrition wise, how the workouts are going, and then make any changes we need to from there.
So if I joined as a new member, you could tell me exactly how badly I've been treating myself.
We sure could. Yep.
I don't know if you want to reveal the magic behind that one, but no, that's fantastic. I mean, I've always been a proponent of knowledge is power. The more you know, the more educated a decision you can make, and the more you can focus on things that are beneficial as opposed to diminishing returns. So having a gym where I can go into and get myself scanned and have things tailored to me based on the progress I'm making and how my body's responding is a huge, huge win. It may not look it, but I did used to go to the gym quite a lot back in the days, especially when I was in the Army, and
Sure.
I would go in and I would do a set workout, and it worked for me, but there were times when I would plateau or do the same workout, and like I said, those returns are diminishing. So having an opportunity to sit down at a body scanner, to talk to a professional, to learn from the experts about what my body is doing is just a huge, huge advantage. And it would have meant back then that I wasn't wasting so much time on exercises or routines that just weren't giving me the most bang for my buck there in terms of my time.
Yep. And that's what's nice. You have two coaches there that have been there and know what they need to do to push through that plateau.
Yeah.
Just because it happens to everybody. It's
Mhm.
just part of the process. So we're there to help you get through that. So.
Absolutely. So my next question here is, since taking ownership, what changes or improvements have you introduced or are planning to introduce to enhance the experience for existing members? I know that taking or becoming a business owner, especially for the first time, is incredibly challenging. So you're probably still in the phase of, organizing everything and maybe unboxing what how the other owner operated or the previous owner operated, and kind of forging your own path. But as somebody who's been with the organization for as long as you have, I'm sure that there are things that you want to do differently, whether it be community involvement or new machinery or just facelifts within, or so
Right.
what does that look like?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, getting more involved with the community. And actually, just a couple weeks ago, we sponsored the first annual turkey trot.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a great outcome. We had over 100 runners there. Just a great atmosphere, and it was a great time. But as far as
for the turkey trot, that that raised money for something, didn't it?
yeah, yep. So we actually raised almost $3,000 to the Open Hands Food Pantry, and donated over 200 pounds of canned goods to them as well too.
Holy smokes!
So yeah,
That's incredible. I know that I was a volunteer that day, because I don't know if I'd survive a 5K at this point. But it was incredible to see the number of people out there and ready to go. I know that when I saw that first runner around the corner, just hauling, it was insane to see how quickly they were moving. And then you just saw everybody going through was just all smiles. I mean, they very clearly had a fantastic time. You put on an incredible event that keeps people healthy, gets people outdoors together, benefits the community, and accomplishes your goal of making West Union and the surrounding areas healthier.
he came all the way from Cedar Falls too. So
I'm assuming he didn't run here.
no.
I was surprised. I mean, even I think there was a gentleman dressed up as a turkey that day.
Sure was,
as well.
and he's actually a member at the gym.
Really?
So I knew about it coming into it, and he's always running on the treadmill. So
Was he running in the turkey outfit? To
He
prep?
wasn't running in the turkey
Okay.
outfit. No, it's a little warmer than it was that morning.
Right. But no, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So Then I know I didn't mean to cut you off. I know we talked about the community. Is there any other improvements or anything that you have planned or are in the works with?
Yeah, and one thing, every February we do have an enhancement fee, so we do try to get new machines in the gym, kind of cater it towards whatever our community is going to need, and I mean we kind of let the members decide on that, whatever they're wanting in there. I mean,
So you'll put up some sort of a poll for all the existing
Yeah,
members to
yeah.
kind of voice their opinions, maybe select what they really wish to add to the gym. So this way you're responding more intimately to their needs.
right.
Mhm.
Yep, exactly. So we want to bring in what people are wanting and needing. So
That's awesome. And then this wouldn't be a business interview video if I didn't try to shamelessly promote the chamber here. So I guess Anytime Fitness is a member of the chamber. So my question is why? What do you gain out of being a chamber member? And what would you say, feet to the fire if I asked you what other businesses could benefit from by being members?
no, I mean it's just a great community, and Matt's helped me out a ton coming into this process. I did some loans through the chamber, through the city, and just helped out a lot. He wanted to see the business succeed, and I'm hoping it's going that direction.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's really here to help, and yeah, I would just definitely recommend getting on the chamber, and you just got a great community that you know has your back.
Oh, absolutely. It was really easy with Brandon here. Yeah, I mean, he had all the information, but it doesn't change if you have all the answers or none of the answers. You can always come in and just have a conversation. Whether it be moving forward with an expansion or an acquisition or a new business idea, or you're looking to just get some answers to kind of ignite those fires of creativity or being your own boss or whatever it might be. I do everything from connecting experts to the local businesses in town, bringing in different speakers to talk on certain subjects, like we had a Grow with Google training, which I know that you attended.
Yeah.
And then we also provide loans and do grant writing. There's Chamber After Fives. There's quite a few different opportunities for support within the chamber. And we are a nonprofit, so all of our chamber dues, all the money that we raise goes to furthering those efforts. A great example is the mural being currently painted on the Donahue building by a high school senior, which is just fantastic, or she might be a junior, but for a capstone project. And
Yeah.
it's chamber funded. We're very excited it's going to happen, and you've probably seen some of the progress through it. But being able to assist you on your journey to becoming a business owner here in West Union has just been one of the highlights of my career. And I will always be around, whether it's for just a quick check-in or you have grander plans of adding a second floor or, opening up other locations or whatever the case is, But I want to thank you for taking the time. And I guess before I end this, is there anything you'd like to share with the viewers here about Anytime Fitness?
Yeah. Some of you may have seen me in the gym before. I know it is intimidating at first, but we're really there to help, and we've been there. Like I said before, I didn't use the gym for my first 6 months because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't want to make a fool of myself. So we're gonna be there to help you through that process, and there's just so many great members in there that are there for the similar reasons. So, but yeah, I hope to see more people in there and get this community more healthy.
Yeah, and traditionally we follow these up with a chamber after 5, but seeing as it is the holidays and your peak times just happen to be at when our chamber after 5 is typically happens, I encourage everybody to stop by, meet with Brandon, tour the facility, tour the amenities, have a sit-down conversation and learn about what your personal journey would be through Anytime Fitness and with Brandon and Josh and the whole team out there, and making sure that you hear it directly from the expert. So I encourage you that we're coming up on the new year, and there is no greater resolution than to better oneself, and I think that'll be a fantastic place to start.
Yep,
So
sure will.
Thank you very much for coming in. And then before I forget, if someone needs to get a hold of you, let's say someone has questions.
Yeah, you can go online. You can book a tour on there, and that'll show you my available times. We'll get you into the office. I'll show you around the gym. Make sure we got everything you're looking for. Otherwise, you can email us at westunionia@anytimefitness.com, or just give us a call at 563-422-3100.
Awesome. And I will make sure that I scroll all of that information across the bottom or the top, and include all those links there so that you can explore and learn on your schedule. So thank you very much again for coming in.
Thank you, Matt.
And I promise you will see me in there soon.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.